Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at the A-Team Armoured Tank Adventure set. So this box is a little bit worse for wear, but I thought you might like to see it anyway. I got this cheap because there's a couple of broken bits and BA was missing, but I have a spare BA. And I thought it would be quite valuable to show you actually what is easy to break on this. This is hardly a mint in box specimen, but you do get the idea of what's contained. So we have armoured car with rotating gun, a model tow missile launcher with accessories and trailer, with BA Baracus, the A-Team Superstar. So this was released by Galoob in, I think, 1984. The box is, like I say, utterly wrecked. But if we have a look on the back, we can see we've got a blue version of BA. It actually comes with the regular green one. I'm not sure if the blue BA actually exists. I believe some of the other colour variants have been cited before. Oh, there we go, it's 1983, Stephen J. Cannell Productions. And somebody's kindly written on the top of the box there. So we have the tow missile trailer and the revolving turret. Now some bits to take note of on the box because I don't have them. This aerial has actually been snapped off, so there you go, there's a fragile point to look for. And this little hose didn't come with mine. I'm wondering if it's the same kind of hose that you got with G.I. Joe figures. As for the rest of it, it's all there, so I'll show you that on the toy. So we've got tow missile launcher with tracking computer, connecting cable and 4 missiles. So this is the trailer, and you can see in the box it actually comes with this plastic piece that holds everything there. That's really badly yellowed, but it does hold everything in place, so that's quite handy. And you can see there we seem to have missed a missile out somewhere. There it is. So that missile would just go in there, and that fits in there. So you're looking at 4 missiles, a gun, a tripod, and a little command centre thing. On the front we've got this little loop so you can tow it along. And if we turn it upside down and drop everything out, and underneath we can see the markings, Galoob, made in Hong Kong. I've also just discovered you can actually slide this piece out of there and just have it as an open trailer, so you could put some troops in or something if you don't want to carry the launching missile thing around. So how this all works then, we've got a little peg and a hole there, so that's going to go on there, and you can see through the barrel. These don't actually fit in anywhere, they don't really serve a purpose, so I suppose you just have them lying about. And a bit like the tripod laser cannon, you have this little case thing. I don't think that opens. I'm not going to risk breaking it. So you'd put your little cable in there and it would plug in on here somewhere. I'm guessing it goes in that hole there. There's nowhere else to put it really. It's very basic and really cheap plastic like most of these A-Team toys are. And it doesn't really have any handles for BA to hold on to, so you just sort of have to stand in behind it. As accessories go, it's not great. But I do like the way it all stores in the trailer. So when you're done with it, you can take it apart. That goes in there. The gun has its own section. That goes there. And then you've got these little grooves to put the missiles in. It all stores away quite nicely. It'd be nice if it actually had some kind of canopy over it, so when you're moving it along those missiles don't just fall out. So this is the tank, and I've always loved this. I always wanted one of these when I was a kid. I love the way it carries on the red stripe from the van. You've got the A-Team sticker on that side. The other side doesn't actually have a sticker. You've got these little ladders there. They're quite fragile, I'm sure they snap off regularly. And there's a bit at the bumper at the front. That feels pretty sturdy. This again is really cheap, nasty plastic. Underneath we can see the marking there, 83 Galoob. We've got metal axles, 6-wheeler. We can see in the top there it doesn't actually have a steering wheel or anything, so you're not looking for one that might have snapped off. 2 seats for 2 figures. And then we've got the tank turret, and that can turn around. It actually does come out if you take it so far around. And then you can just slot that back in. So around the back, that's where the aerial would have been. You can see that's just snapped off. Another bit that's broken on this, which you might not notice, is actually on here. Now this should stay in there, but it actually comes off because one of the tabs is broken there. So that's something that you wouldn't necessarily notice unless you were looking for it. But if you want an unbroken one, that's definitely something you need to check. So let's put some figures in. Now we've got a problem here. We've only got 3 seats. So, face is busy for the purposes of this. We'll put BA in, he's got to be driving. Unfortunately, I haven't picked the best figures out for this. They've got quite loose limbs, these guys. My mint condition ones are elsewhere. Hannibal, he's always riding shotgun, isn't he? Which leaves Murdoch, the maniac, with the gun. So he'll just sit in the top like that. And there we go, we discovered a problem. That's going to bang into their heads. But it looks quite good like that. So as you can see, the figures do go in, but the heads do stick up over the top. I think the scale's slightly off on this one. If you look at where the windows are, they're not going to be able to see much through them. So I've always wanted one of these, and this is the first time I've had one that has all 6 wheels on it. These are so fragile, they always end up being broken. And although this is missing the aerial and the guns, not great. This will do for now, so we'll put the trailer on the back. It's actually quite big when you combine it all together. So there you go, that's the A-Team Armoured Attack Tank. I actually quite like this. What makes it is the fact that it's black and it's got the A-Team stripe on it. So there you go guys, that is the A-Team Armoured Attack Tank. This has been Luke, thanks for watching. Ooh.